Let's get warmed up. Everyone back up, stand up. We're gonna do some movement at first, just some mobility, and then we're gonna get into our technique, starting with the standing technique, then the ground technique for today's class. Standing technique is the?
Pull
guard pull and twisting arm control.
Elbow skate from the side mount.
Elbow skate from the side mount. Today's a survival class, you guys. The assumption today is we're fighting someone who is 350 pounds. That's today's class, so be excited about that. Big boy class. All right, Hidon, walk us through this mobility.
Feet together, shoulder width apart. And let's kind of bend your knees. And as you bounce, allow your arms to fly a little bit. And as you bend your legs more, your arms will fly further. So I'm not really using my arm strength. It's the well-timed bounce that is throwing my arms. And then bend over a little bit as you do it. And then back up. Good. Perfect. And now throw your arms the same way. I'm not using my arms though. My torso is throwing my arms. No life. And then speed up the torso a little bit so your hands, one hits high and one hits low. And now pivot your feet. Now let your heel leave the mat as you pivot. Beautiful. Okay, tuck your chin in like this. So standing up straight, chin in, and then out. In, out. In, out. Okay, now we do a figure 8. Watch me now. Look up to the left, down to the left. I look up to the right, down to the right. Up to the left, down to the left. Up to the right, down to the right. Up to the left, down to the left. Up to the right, down to the right. Other direction. Up to the right, down to the left. Up to the left, down to the right. Up to the right, down to the left. Up to the left, down to the right. Up to the right, down to the left. Great. Okay, we're gonna go to the ground. We're gonna do a break fall. So notice how I squat down. My hips will hit the ground, and then I roll back. And without my elbows hitting the ground, keep my chin tucked and my palms. Chin tucked, my palms slap the ground. Go ahead and roll back, yep.
Keep your head off the ground,
and then
chin tucked.
Sit up like this, sit up again, and then do it again, go. 3 more, go.
If you don't have a soft mat, don't slap the ground too hard, you guys. Just kind of touch. But keep your head up, go.
Nice, and now fold both legs in one direction. Here, and putting your foot into your knee a little bit, create some small circles to warm up our hips. And then next I'm gonna throw my back foot forward. After I create a couple more circles, my back, and this hand's gonna touch the outside of my ankle. So I'm gonna reach with my back foot and touch here. See that? Back foot reaches and grab it. 2 more. That was 3, 4, and 5. And now as I go to my knees, my feet switch to the other side. Rock up to your knees and your feet kick the other way. Create the same small circles.
What's up, Monique? What's up, Craig? Manoj, Zandy and Danny, what's up? Xavier, Alyssa, Alvin, what's up, you guys? Daniela's back.
Back foot kicks forward. and grab, and back, and grab, and back. 3, 4, let's see it, Solomon. 5, nice. And now lay on your back. So now from your back, let's do a shrimp right now, right? So we're gonna lay on our backs and let's do some shrimping. And the concept is that you have one leg bent, one leg straight, and you put both arms on the side of the leg that's down. And we move our hips. So this is a great way to move out from underneath somebody, and we'll incorporate it in today's lesson, but we'll do it as a warm-up also. So foot is down, hands are on this side, and my hips, my shoulder carries my weight, and this foot, and my hips move back. And then, from right here, bring your hips back underneath. And now watch, I'm gonna go to the other side. Using my foot and my shoulder, my hips pick up and they move out. Let them drop down when they move out. And now I pull them back in. And I go to the other side again. 2 more on each side. Hip out, hip back. Switch. Shoulder on the side that you're on. My shoulder's on the flat side. And this foot, they pretty much stay in one place. My hips move, and then I come back. Foot, shoulder, hips up and out, and then back. One more on this side. Foot, shoulder, hips, and back. And last one, shoulder and foot, hip, and back. Beautiful. All right, let's get up and base a few times. You guys, everyone fold your ankles like this, ankle to ankle. One ankle up, one ankle flat down with your knee down. On the side of your flat leg, put your hands down and you're gonna jump back and get up and base. Strong stance, go. Yes, back down. Let's do 3 here, go. 2, come back up, jump up, yep. Nice, back down. Your hands stay on the ground, watch my hands. They stay until my feet land, watch. And then they come up, go, jump back. Smooth, smooth. The other side now, good. 3 on this side, hands down, jump back, go. 1. Hands down, 2. Nice, last one, hands and jump past, go. 3, beautiful. And we're up. Last one, get up and base, get up. Nice, Ben. Excellent, everyone's up, excellent, okay. Standing technique, lesson 21, 350 pounds, big boy, serious street fight. So I'm the aggressor, much heavier. I throw a punch, he wants to grab a hold of me to avoid getting knocked out. So he steps into the fight, he grabs, because from closer, he's safer from strikes. So when it comes to strikes, you want to be all the way out or all the way in. He's in. From this closeness, I have limited power, and he would like to take me down by folding me or by tripping my leg, hooking my leg and taking me down. Something like this would put me down on the ground. The problem is, sometimes you get big boy, and it's hard to take him down because the torso is so big, you maybe can't lock your hands, maybe they're pushing their hips away. So while he tries, go, he's having trouble, and at this point, if he can't effectively take me down, I might separate and then boom, 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 and then follow up with strikes. So to avoid that, when he clinches me and he feels me breaking away, watch what he does. Boom, and now we're on the bottom of the guard. He is underneath me, but because his legs are around my torso, there are many things he can do. He can block punches, he can do a lot of submissions from here. There's a lot of things you can do with your legs that he could not do standing up. And he can only do those because he pulled me into his guard. If you're brand new to jiu-jitsu, what we just did right now makes no sense. Why would you lay down with big boy on top of you? But the second you understand the power of your legs in jiu-jitsu, you understand this is exactly what you want to do as an alternative to not getting knocked out standing up. Bring them to the ground even if they're going to be on top of you. So Hito will break that down for us, then we'll do it partnered, then we'll show you how to do it solo. So watch this one more time with a few details, then he's going to walk you through it step by step by yourselves.
So from the body clinch right here, anytime my grip is compromised, I can't hold the person, I anchor the shoulders. And now as he moves away, I keep good base. Slowing him down, I take step, 2 steps. Squat down, pull him down, and I shoot my hips back. From here, he's gonna wanna sit up. I stay connected to him, and then I hug his neck. Whatever side his head is on, that arm hugs the neck, and I go over the arm, and now I'm here, I'm on the bottom, but again, I have my arms and legs to keep me safe from his strikes.
So everyone by yourselves, you want to stand up and walk him through that? Want to do that solo drop maybe first?
Let's do a micro slice first. of just going from standing to the ground. So forgetting about the arms right now.
Everyone do this.
Knees bent. We're gonna take 2 steps forward. As we squat down, make sure you have space behind you. I squat down and my hips shoot back and I roll.
Head off the ground.
Keep your head off the ground, chin tucked.
Nice.
Don't let your feet lift too high because you don't want to do a back roll right now. So again, knees are bent. 2 small steps forward, 1, 2. Squat down, shoot back, and roll.
Beautiful. Nice, Calvin. Good. Let's see it, man. Walk, walk. Yep.
The
2
idea-
steps. Good, David Ray. Excellent, Keenan. Beautiful.
We want to make the smoothest landing possible.
Let's see it, Fred. Here we go.
Again, knees are bent, step, step, semi-wide feet.
Wide
A
base.
little more than shoulder width, step, step, squat down, shoot back, and roll.
Nice, Fred. There it is. Great. Let's see it, Stephanie. Looking sharp, you guys. Step, step, squat, shoot. Last one. 2 steps. Nice. Hands up, and watch out for the wall right there.
Okay, now we're gonna finish it. So now we're gonna incorporate the arms. So imagine now you've wrapped around somebody's body.
Follow along. You guys can follow along. Everyone's with this.
Everybody wrap someone's body, but your grip is compromised because they break away and your hands bust open. Immediately you cup under their shoulders, like this. 2 thumbless grips anchoring under their shoulders. You're looking away from the person. And now, same thing, step, step, squat down and pull them back. Cross your feet. Now from here, you're still holding under their shoulders. Stay on your back, feet
Stay
crossed.
there, guys. Stay there. Lay down and cross your feet. Everyone listen up. Watch what he's doing.
Now, I'm looking off to the left, which means what? That they're over here to the right. And because they're on the right, my right arm hugs their head first. And now the other arm goes over. And now I'm on top. I'm sorry. My arms are on top. I have overarm positioning, so I'm safe. Again, standing up in base.
Watch how you stand up. I'm watching you guys. I want to see who stands up in base. Thank you.
So again, I cover my face, I enter. I grab a hold of someone, but they're too strong, they break away. No problem, I'm still connected through my individual grips on their shoulders. Step forward, squat down, shoot back, pull them inside your guard. Now the best time to hug their neck is as they sit up. So they might sit up, you follow them up. Use your legs to rock you up. Sit up like this.
Nice. Sit up in a chair, guys. Everyone try to sit up. Yeah, try
now,
it. Nice,
again,
man.
Because I'm looking away from them, they're on this side of me. So my right arm hugs the neck. And then the other arm comes over. And now they might stay sitting up. They might lean onto me. And then I fall back, no problem. And I'm in the guard again.
Book my top.
Standing up.
All together, guys. Let's go. We're
3
tracking it
times
now.
now.
Let's
We
go.
got this. We're going to move a little faster. So we have clinch. They break away. Shoulder, shoulder. Step, step, squat down, shoot back, cross your feet. As they sit up, follow them. Right arm hug the neck, left arm over the top, pull them down. Again, get up in base. Clinch. They break away and boom, anchor the shoulders, stay sticky. If they move, move in base, follow them in base. When they slow down or you feel good, step, step forward, squat down, shoot back, cross. And you sit up, you follow them, stay sticky, right arm hug the neck, left arm over their arm. Beautiful. One more.
Let's go, guys. Back in base. Watch your base on the get up. I'm watching your bases.
Hands up, covering your face. They throw a punch, you enter. We grab a hold of their body. Oh no, they break free. Cup the shoulders, base, step, step, squat down, shoot back, cross your feet.
Nice shot back. Good, Aaron. Let's go.
They sit
Good
up a
on
little
Johnny.
bit.
Good, Patrick.
Wrap over the neck,
Beautiful.
over the arm. Good. Now sit up like this. Everybody sit up, sit up, sit up. Sometimes we're here. Sit up tall. He sits up, sit up. He's here like this. And now he's not moving. I can maybe keep this, put my feet on the ground and pull him back down. So right from standing right there, from standing, from sitting, I'm sorry. From sitting, push off your feet, boom. And then
Recross.
cross. So again, I rock myself up. I'm holding the person. I push off both feet. I'm still holding them and I use my legs to cross my feet. Good.
Excellent, you guys. We're pulling guard against someone much larger.
Question?
Yes. Question.
From Brian here. He raised his hand.
Let's
Yes.
get a question from Brian. Yes, Brian. Unmute yourself, Brian. Unmute yourself there, Brian Smith. I can hear you. Yep.
No question. I raised my hand earlier, but it didn't happen.
No worries. All right, if there is, let us know. Thank you. Okay, guys, so the ground technique presumes that, let's say you tried to pull this person into your guard, so you were effective at getting in here, boom. And then from the guard in future classes, you're gonna learn a lot about blocking punches. One of the methods is to use your feet to block someone from punches, so I can keep him away. The problem is if he throws my legs out of the way and he descends on me, it's possible that he gets past my legs. Look, my legs are no longer in the fight. He's in the side mount position. From here, he may attempt to transition into a full mount position, which means going to his knees, sliding across my stomach, and getting to here. And that's problematic because now they can sit up and strike. And they can punch from here and use submissions. This is the worst case scenario. So to avoid his advancement from side mount to full mount, that's the objective of today's class. Let's go back. The goal is to avoid that advancement. So from here, check it out. He's here, look what I want to do. I'm gonna have my leg flat right when he mounts. Go, 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 go. Boom. I slip my leg out, I shrimp, and look where we end up. Through a series of maneuvers that we're gonna teach you right now, he ends up back inside my guard. This is the key to today's class. When he thought he was gonna make an advancement, he actually makes a kind of a retraction back to a lesser position, and I can neutralize strikes from here, and of course progress from the fight when the time is right. Let's go back. So this is the elbow escape from side mount. The idea is this, is that he wants to mount, this leg of Hidon's wants to step over. When this one steps over, there becomes a critical opportunity right here, look at my elbow, to wedge his knee and slide my leg out. This moment of escape is specific, it's a quick window, but if you seize it, it's one of the easiest times of escape. Right when I escape my leg, I square my hips up, and then I trap his leg. Look at my legs. I want to trap his leg, watch my leg, with this leg. Inside leg, the one that's between his legs, is gonna hook his calf. If I don't do that, he'll step right over, and he can re-achieve the mount. Go back. So this inside leg trap, and then I pinch my thighs a little bit. But this foot on the outside is still posted. From here, I want to slip my other leg out. This one in here, I need to get it out so I can put it up on his back. So I use my hand to wedge his knee. Look, this is called half guard. Right now we have half guard. I'm gonna use my hand, brace his knee, scoop my hips out with the other foot, and pop this knee out. Once this knee is out, I square my hips up and I close the sandwich on his back. I take my leg and I put my calf on his back. Look at my heel touching my own knee. Okay, that's closing the sandwich, or at least close to it. If they're a big person, they may not fit. But either way, now that I'm here, all I gotta do is slip this leg out. That can be a little difficult here. So we're gonna post this foot on the ground and scoot our hips this way. Boom. Now my foot comes out and I end up in the guard. Okay? So one more time, just in the beginning part of it, and then I'll do it solo with you guys. I'll track you guys along. You don't? Just the beginning part, I want you guys to see, just so context. As this knee slides over, watch the crunch. Go mount, mount, mount. There's the crunch. This is the most important part of the move. Elbow inside, rotate. Come on back a little more. Side mount. Look at my elbow, you guys. Envision your forearm wedging their thigh so that as they commit to the mount, I can crunch my leg right out the back. Okay, everyone lay down on your right side facing the camera. Get ready. On your right side facing the camera. I'm gonna talk you through all the steps. And we'll get better and better as we practice. Everyone on your side facing the camera, right side towards me. Right elbow, shadow their thigh with your elbow. Just follow their inner thigh right here. Follow this. Imagine you're shadowing their inner thigh, knee area. Great. From that right arm shadowing, put your right foot on the ground as well. Your right knee on the ground, right elbow down, and you're here. These two are both down. And when I say go, we're gonna do the crunch. When the crunch happens, I wanna make sure your forearm slides right over your own thigh. Like, that's the drive. Crunch. Everyone try a few times. Go. Crunch. Again. Go.
So it's half upper body and it's
50-50.
Yeah, maybe even 40-60. Your upper body curves forward a little bit though.
My torso is moving. Look, I'm not just my arm alone. Everybody crunch, go, boom. Nice, now watch this, pay attention. After the crunch, put your toes on the ground and push off those toes and square your hips up. Nice, you should be square. Yes, that was great, Jason. Now everybody take your left leg and trap their calf the way I showed you. Remember this one? Where you drape your left leg over their calf.
So you pretty much step your left foot closer to your right foot.
On the ground, look at my leg's not in the air, it's down. Yes, and then this foot remains posted, great. So one up, one down. I'm trapping his leg. At this point, pay attention, I'm gonna hug the neck and brace the other knee with my left hand and my right hand hugging the neck. Left hand brace their other knee. Yep, and now scoot your hips away and then pop your left knee out to the sky. Great, and then square your hips up again with your left knee in the sky like this. Great, now take your right leg and bite their back with it. Put your heel on your knee, excellent. Great, Fred. Heel on your knee. Rest it on your knee. It's okay. Great. Now this foot, this one right here, you guys, the one that's on the ground, is the one that's still trapped in the subject's thigh area. So what I want you to do is push off that foot and scoot your hips in that direction one time. Yes, and pull that foot out the side and cross. Excellent. Cross your feet. Now grab their head and pull them in closely. Beautiful, guys.
Very good, Keenan.
Everybody reset on the right side, quick, come on. Come with me, guys, on the right side. Get ready. That was excellent work. You're on your right side. Everybody, from here, you're gonna use your forearm and your right thigh, and you're gonna crunch and slide your leg out. Go. Shh. Nice. Now, as soon as you do, square up. Beautiful. Square those hips up once you pop. There you go. Now, pushing off here, watch this. Trap their inside leg with your left leg, and now brace their knee with your left hand over there. Brace their other imaginary leg, and then hug the head.
Left hand, Francisco, yes.
Now watch this, you guys. Pop the other knee out. We're gonna scoot our hips
Other
away.
hand, Francisco, other
Scoot
hand.
your hips to the right. Everyone shrimp to the right, and
Good.
pop your left knee out to the sky. Nice. Now everybody square up and close that triangle, heel to knee.
Right leg over the back. Yep.
Nice. Square up. Everybody square back up. You should have your heel on top of your own knee. Your right heel on your left knee. Yep. Right heel on your left knee. Great. Now hug the neck with your left hand, and now using your foot on the ground, scoot your hips to your left a little bit, and then slip that foot right out and cross your legs back to the guard. Nice.
Beautiful.
One more time, then we're gonna add the next variation. Follow me, guys. Let's go. Everybody, shadow, shadow, shadow on your side. I don't want you on your flat on your back. Look at me. I want you push and turn your pelvis. So much so that your knee should be glued to the ground. Shadow the knee, guys. Shadow the knee, shadow the knee, shadow the knee. Get ready. When they mount, I'm gonna say go. We're gonna crunch and crunch. Go. Boom. Nice. Square those hips up. Boom. Nice. Trap the leg. Looking good, Aaron. Trap the inside leg, guys. With your left leg, trap the imaginary leg. Excellent. And now right leg, you're gonna push off the ground, shrimp away while you brace the other knee. Shrimp away and pop your knee to the sky. Left knee to the sky. Good. Yes, left knee up. There it is. Now foot on the knee. Square those hips up and put that triangle.
Looks good,
yes.
Quinton.
Hug the head with your left hand. We're always holding the head with something. So left hand takes over the head, and we're gonna shoot our hips. Everybody pay attention. Shoot your hips right now towards your left foot, the foot that's still trapped in the thigh. Shrimp. Boom. Now close your legs and guard that leg out. Beautiful. Nice. That was the elbow escape, standard variation. Watch this. Hito. Next variation, watch. We have an opponent who, instead of laying chest to chest, look, like in this manner that you just saw, they bring their elbow over your head. Look at his elbow. And he switches his legs facing south. Look at his legs. In this switch position, he's now eager to mount. Here's what it will look like. Big step. It's called a high step. And then he mounts. See the difference in that? You see the difference in his body mechanics? He's sitting down, stepping over in a more rapid fashion compared to be on his knees, and where I can shadow this knee, and he slides across in a more kneeling fashion. Big difference. One is a knee drive, one is a high step. On the high step, it's speed for him. It's all about speed. So we gotta be quick as well. So what we're gonna do is take our inside leg the same way, flat on the ground, and turn it sideways, right there. This elbow, however, cannot shadow his thigh the way you did on the previous variation. I can't. There's no thigh to shadow. However, when he mounts fast, watch what happens. There's the thigh. You feel it? Go back. You got to be quick is what I'm saying. Your elbow is wide, and as soon as he mounts, I feel the space. Watch. Elbow tight. And now, same thing. Boom. Crunch. Slip the, watch this. What's the next step? Somebody call it out quick. Square the hips. Now what? Trap the, look, trap the leg right here, look. Half guard. Now what? Hug the neck and brace the knee. And at this point, I need to get this leg out, so I shrimp, pop my knee out. Now my foot's on the ground right here, and then I close the sandwich. Now my foot's trapped. Let's work it a little bit. Yep. See how my foot's stuck inside his thigh, you guys? If you look at it, you're never gonna get it out. So what you do is you post this foot, you look the other way. Watch my hips. Now look how easily my foot comes out. Guard. It's all about turning the other way. It's counterintuitive, but it's the only way to go to free that last little foot that's trapped. Everyone get ready, follow along. You guys ready? Let's do it. We're on our right side.
So it's pretty much the same movement.
Pretty much the same, but here's the difference. Look at my elbow, you guys. My elbow is out, his butt's on the ground, and my elbow's trapped wide. Everyone take your right elbow and put it out 90 degrees from your torso. Don't have it in, have it open, like a big window right here. And I wanna just do a quick little speed game where when I say go, you slam this elbow to your ribs, like, and you block their knee right there. Ready? Out and tuck, boom. Out. When they mount, we better tuck so fast, tuck. Nice. Almost trying to break your own rib with your own elbow. You won't be able to, but try. Go again. Out and break. Boom. Beautiful. Out and mount. Boom. Now, right when you do this, watch the crunch. Go. Yeah. Awesome, Patrick. Do it again. Wide. Everybody, first tuck, then crunch. Tuck. Boom. Crunch. Nice. Now push off your toes. Square those hips up. Beautiful. Inside leg trap. Everybody get that half guard. Nice. Now take your hand, hug the neck, brace the knee with the other hand. Over here, brace their thigh.
Right arm, hug the neck.
Right arm on the neck,
right
left
arm,
hand on the
hug the
thigh.
neck.
And now scoot your hips this way to the right and pop your left knee right out.
Hip out to your right. Good. Left knee comes out. Right leg over the back.
Close the triangle. Get ready, guys. Hand off the head. And now do your
right
final
leg over the back, Diana.
Final
Other
scoot.
leg. There you go. Now hip out to the left and free the foot.
Nice, guys. Close that guard.
Very good.
Everyone get ready for the high step. Elbow wide, elbow wide, elbow wide. Get ready. So their hips are right here blocking your elbow. And tuck. Crunch. Square. Boom. Trap the half guard. Boom. Hug the neck. Brace the knee. Scoot your hips out.
Right arm, hug the neck. Yup. Left hand, brace the knee. Slip the knee out.
Pop the other knee out and then close the triangle.
Right leg over the back.
Nice.
And hip out to the left, free the left foot.
Switch hands on the head. And now shrimp out the other way. Shrimp and guard. Nice. Good, Zach. And Aki, let's do it.
That was perfect.
Let's do it again. Last one here, and then we'll switch sides on everything. Elbow wide, leg flat. Look. When you have your leg flat, look at this, you guys. Look at this. Not here. Here. Not narrow. Wide. The wider I post this left leg, the back leg, the posted leg, the heavier this knee becomes. The narrower I post this, the lighter this is. Now it's super heavy here, okay? Everybody, elbow wide, wide base, elbow wide, sleepy elbow. When I say go, rip that elbow in. Go. Crunch. Square. Trap the leg. Hug the head. Brace the other knee. Shrimp. Pop the knee out. Triangle. Switch on the head. Hip out. Guard. Nice.
Look very good, Peter.
Beautiful.
Peter Klaus.
Excellent, you guys. Okay, let's switcheroo. Let's switcheroo. Flip it around. Weak side for life. Come on, you guys. I know we don't drill the left side often enough. Even in class, we don't get down enough. So we're gonna make up for it right now. No more of that. Imbalanced jiu-jitsu. We gotta be both sides. The truth is, normally in normal classes, we simply don't have the time for both sides. But because we're able to do 5 reps right now with no switching back and forth, it's faster. We just do more reps in less time. So we're gonna use our partner's reps for our left side. How greedy is that? I love you guys. Let's get ready. Elbow inside the knee right here. This is the first variation. Hidon, for context, please. The first variation. For context, guys, watch me and Hidon once. As I'm doing with Hidon, do it yourself. You guys are all gonna do it yourself, but just watch for context. Everybody, left elbow, follow the knee. Left leg flat. As he mounts, crunch. Crunch, square up. Trap the half guard. Look, left hand, hug the neck. Right hand, brace the knee, the thigh. Shrimp away from that brace and pop your knee right out. Right leg comes out. Nice, beautiful. Good, Christopher. Now leg on the back, triangle. Left leg, other leg. Christopher, other leg. Yeah, your left leg's up. There you go. Now hand off the head, push off your right foot and scoot your butt to your right. Boom, and that's how your foot comes out. And then cross. Nice, and yep, and then cross your legs. When you're done, you lock them in the guard and you win. Reset. Excellent. That was for context. Let's do it again with myself now. On my left side, elbow in the thigh. Elbow in the thigh, leg is flat. Everybody's right here. Left side, elbow, left leg flat. Yep. Get ready for the crunch. When they drive their body across yours, you're gonna crunch on this side and go. Square that hip up, square. Inside leg trap, boom. Half guard is in place, right? Hug the neck with the left. Brace the knee with the right. Beautiful.
Left arm, Xavier, your partner. Yes, there you go.
Shrimp out the hip. Shoot the right knee out. Boom. Left leg on the knee, heel to knee. Nice. Push off your right foot. Scoot your hips the other way towards your right. Shrimp and close your guard. Boom. Nice guard right there, Mark. Excellent.
Good,
now let's do the high step on the left side. Everybody, left elbow wide. Let's do high step on the left side. Elbow wide, friends. Don't cheat. This is cheating. Elbow wide. Because the presumption is that, exactly, Christopher. The presumption is his hips are on the ground. So your elbow can't get in until when? Until the moment of the mount. When they high step, we're gonna slam that elbow in. Everybody, elbow wide. Lay your other hand close to your chest, like your right hand on your heart. Left to elbow wide. Okay, get ready. And tuck. Nice. Beautiful. And crunch. When you crunch, look at me. I need you to crunch your forearm past your thigh, guys. Please get with me right here. Yeah. And now, square those hips up. Nice. Trap the inside leg with your right leg, trap their calf. Left hand, hug the neck. Right hand, brace the other knee. And now scoot your hips towards the back. Slip your knee out. Foot on the ground and close your triangle. There's your sandwich on the back. Excellent. Left leg on the right
Mark.
knee.
Very good, Mark.
Hug the neck. And now which way are we going to shrimp,
Good,
you guys?
Marianne.
Which way are we going to shrimp? Well, let me give you a hint. Towards the posted foot, which is your right foot. Your butt goes that way. Go. Shrimp and close guard. Boom.
And that posted foot is also referred to as the trapped foot.
Yes. In this case, it was this one. Yep, it was this one. So look, at the very last second, my last half guard, I brace the knee, I shrimp, my knee pops out. Now I want to pull my foot out, but it's stuck. It's just awkwardly stuck. Ironically, when I post my foot and my hips go this way, look at how the distance between my hips and my heel is so much bigger that this has exit space now. When my hips are facing you guys, my heel and my hip are touching each other. That's why I have no retraction space to get my foot out. That's why this final scoot is so important. And I know that some of you are having trouble visualizing where your partner is in all of this. Don't worry about that. Only worry about when this foot's on the ground, your hips go this way. Boom, and now my foot comes out. Even imaginary, it just matters that your body's moving, coordinated in relation to itself. Don't worry about your partner right now. Worry about moving like we're moving. Looking great, you guys.
Look at this right here. This is something that mount me, go ahead and mount. He mounts, I do the elbow escape. I want to make it the other side though, so they can be here. So back to this point right here where the foot is stuck. Sometimes, put your hand right here on the ground, I find myself scooping this arm and lifting it and then hipping out. Because who knows, like in terms of even this own arm right here, like not that he's intentionally trapping it right now, but just his weight on his hand can get in my way. But if I go underneath, I can scoop at the wrist. Look at that. And then I free my hip.
Beautiful. Let's incorporate that, you guys. On the left side, lay down, let's go. Elbow spread. I like that left side detail. Elbow spread, let's go. High step variation. When I say tuck, you tuck. Ready? And they're gonna mount fast. Tuck, crunch, square up those hips. Inside leg trap. Hug the head. Brace the other knee. Shrimp, slip your knee out. Now your foot is trapped. Heel to knee. I'm gonna spin so I can show you guys. So now, that's what he don't show. The foot's still stuck and we're here. Everybody take your right hand, because your right foot's still on the ground, right? Take your right hand, imaginary underhook on a hand that was posted, imaginary underhook, and as you stretch and pull it north, shrimp out, watch. So pull and shrimp all at once. Do it again, turn back. So your foot's still posted, your triangle's still here. Just like underhook an imaginary arm, and as you pull north, hips out this way, go. And pull your foot out and guard. Excellent. Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. I think we're ready for a full combo. This is elbow escapes, you guys. You got it. This is one of the most emphasized techniques of our jiu-jitsu childhoods in our lives. Because anytime, even a bigger person, our dad, grandfather would have us lay down and have big boy lay on top of us and say, yeah, we were like teenagers, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So pretty much anybody lay on top of us.
We were kids, 13, 14, it's true. 15. And it was like a very big skill to have, to know that you could lay down and avoid someone from mounting on you, even if they're much stronger. If you can prevent the progression into the mount, it was a huge confidence booster. You know, being comfortable in worst case scenarios, because it wasn't gonna get worse than that. You could defend and escape.
Because think about how you behave when you're worried that somebody might mount you, right? When you have the confidence, when you have the technique, when you know that nobody's going to mount you, then when you get side mounted, you can behave a little more responsibly. Then if
efficiently too,
yeah. Efficiently. If you fear being mounted, then when you get side mounted, you overreact. So this was, like you mentioned, it was a survival, a confidence booster that anybody would side mount us, but to get to the mount was a whole different ball game.
Okay, let's stand up. Let's get up in base. Everybody fold your legs, stand up in base. Back up, back up, back up. Let's get ready for the full combo, you guys. You believe.
So real quick, there's a question right there. You do the elbow escape as they transition to the mount.
Yes.
And the reason why is because when someone's in the side mount, there is an escape when they're side mounted on you and they're not moving.
Class number 16, different class.
Do that a different day. But right now, as they're transitioning, their weight shifts from here. It shifts over the body, and because your elbow is in this position, it makes your body so wide that they can't put both knees on the ground. So as the knee touches the other side, this knee becomes very light which gives us the perfect opportunity. So yes, this is a
Transitional escape, that's correct. There are other escapes that are not transitional. This is not the one. This is when they're, worst case, they're about to mount and it's a life-saving technique. Okay, everyone stand up, back up, hands up, move throughout your room a little bit, just circle your room a little bit, circle, circle. They're gonna punch us, step in, go, boom, hands up, wrap their body. Try to wrap them up, bend your knees, circle, circle in the clinch. You have the clinch, but they're too strong, they break away. Everybody grab the shoulders, 2 steps, 1, 2, squat, launch back, and roll. Close your guard. Very nice. Close that guard. Stay with me, guys. From the closed guard, big boy pulls away. So sit up, stay close. Sit up, take your right hand, hug the neck, left arm, wrap the arm, drive yourself back down, close guard. Beautiful. Now they stand up. As they stand up, feet on the hips, feet on the hips. Block punches. They're coming around. They throw your legs, they circle. Now they've landed on your chest in the side mount. Everybody, right leg flat, right elbow, follow the knee, follow the knee. Shadow, shadow. They're gonna mount. As soon as they mount, crunch. On the right, square up those hips. Trap the leg. Beautiful. Hug the head. Brace the other knee. Shrimp. Slip your knee out. Triangle the leg. Beautiful. And now shrimp out the other way. Shrimp and close the guard. Boom. Lock it up. Once you get back to guard, you win. Stand up and base one more time. Let's go. All together. Looking sharp, you guys. Movement, movement. Hands up, hands up. Attack, clinch. Step in, wrap the body. Beautiful. Big boy breaks away. Hold the shoulders. 2 steps. Squat down. Launch back. Pull guard. Stay close. Head close. Avoid the punch. Now sit up. Hug the neck. Wrap the arm. Bring him down. Boom. Stay in the guard. They stand up. Get ready. Feet on the hips. They throw your legs out of the way. To the other side. Everybody take your legs and throw your legs to your right. So he comes around your left. Turn on your side, face them on the left. Get ready. Now, get ready. They're gonna do the high step variation. Everybody have a spread elbow, left leg flat. When they mount, it's gonna be quick. Everybody get ready for the tuck. And tuck. Crunch. Nice crunch. Square the hips. Boom. Trap the leg. Hug the head. Brace the other knee.
Right leg only, trap the leg, Chip.
Right leg trap. Now shrimp out.
Left foot in the ground.
Right knee slip out. Post your right leg on the ground and close the triangle with your left heel. Beautiful. Now you're gonna wrap the head and you're gonna shrimp the hips one more time towards the trapped foot. Actually, wait a minute. Let's do that secret detail. Take your right hand, underhook the wrist and pull as you shrimp. Nice, big shrimp. Move your hips to the right as you pull. Now take your foot out and cross your guard.
Good, cross your feet. Good,
and
Chip.
stage 1, guard, congratulations. Beautiful sequence, guys. That was the whole combo. All right, come grab a chair right here.
So there was a couple questions.
Yes.
One was
And a couple hands there, Tracy.
about the arm hugging the neck. I guess on stage 1, whether you pull guard or at the end of guard, is it your arm holding their back? Is it your hand holding their head?
Look, you guys. So when the person's trying to sit up, it's our elbow hugging the neck. So it's more energy efficient, elbow deep. If he's trying to scratch my eyes, it's the hand that pulls his head. Hand. So it's either elbow or hand. When he sits up, sit up, I go to elbow. So it's less energy expenditure. If he's laying on me and trying to grab my eyes, I pull his head, so that hand over there has less reach. Next question.
One more question is if you turn this way, rotate, rotate, rotate. You talked about the detail of your foot being a little wide.
This one.
Yeah, and what that means is that when his foot is wide, put your foot not so wide. He has less energy driving this knee into the ground, which means that I could potentially mount and watch my leg and kind of slide it under. But when he puts his foot wide, it allows him to drive his knee into the ground so that when I go over, the chance of me winning this battle is very slim.
My knee's too heavy, and that preserves the lowness of my knee, which when I crunch, makes sure I get under, not him. It's all about who gets under the other person's knee, and having the heavy knee preserves your bottom position. There's a couple hands, let's call on them. Yes, let's call on Mark. Mark Lazar, or Lazar. What's up, Mark?
Hey, I'm just wondering, is it realistic if somebody's so big that they realize once you have them in guard that they can't do anything, they just try to pick you up from that point?
Great question, thank you. So the question is it realistic that big boy from inside your guard, let's say he gets here, and he's like, man, he just sits up, pick me up, sit up, sit up, sit up. He just picks me up and tries to slam me, boom! Is that realistic? The answer is, everything's kind of realistic, yeah. The question is, what will we do about it? Here's our policy from the guard, Mark. Never allow your entire body to leave the ground. So let's say Hito stands up, for example. Stand up, stand up. Watch my hips. My hips are very high, freeze. But my shoulders are on the ground. You see? This is the key. If I ever felt to the point where he was picking me up more, go ahead, pick me up more. Look, I'm gonna let go, and then I push him away.
Yeah, and he would probably uncross your legs before that even, right?
Yeah, potentially. If he starts to put his head out, I'm gonna let go now. Yeah. But let's go back to your knees even. If you try to pick me up from my knees, pick me up, pick me up. I uncross my legs, so my hips go to the ground. So my shoulders or my hips have to be on the ground at all times. Never both of them allowed to leave the ground. And normally, Mark, you can control one of those two. Big boy can pick you up by the upper body, but he can't pick up my lower body and my upper body at the same time. I'm gonna be able to push away and get myself to the ground.
And
great question.
Attempting to pick you up is very exhausting. The same way burning punches is also very exhausting. And from what we've seen, punching is probably the more common behavior.
Driving and punching, smothering you,
Smothering and punching, which will wear them out a lot. And then when they have a little bit of energy left and they want to try to pick you up once, should be no problem.
Big boy inside the guard, his thought is this: I'm on top, I'm winning. I'm going to smother you and make you submit. What they don't realize is by being inside my guard, his ability to smother is greatly reduced because look, put your chest on me. Like you can't do anything. There's no pressure on my torso because all my thighs are taking all the burden of his weight off. So it's very easy to neutralize the smother when they're inside the guard, but he doesn't know that. He thinks he's 300 pounds crushing my neck. But reality is I can like even put a forearm across my throat. If I don't know jiu-jitsu, this is annoying. Get on your toes. Look, that's very annoying. But if jiu-jitsu, do it again. Look, tighter. I literally feel nothing now. Do you understand? So that's what the big boy doesn't know, that you have the ability to manage their weight so efficiently. Next question.
Jesse.
Let's talk to him. Or her. Yes, Jesse, what's up?
If you do get picked up, like you got your legs wrapped around them and then they pick you up, is it better to let go with your legs slowly, or is it better to hold on?
Let go.
And try to like
Let
grab
go.
their collar or something like that?
No, if the answer, it's street fight and you come off the ground 1 inch, you're off the ground 1 inch too far. Let go right away. Get your hips or your shoulders on the ground. Don't think of this as a competition, jiu-jitsu thing, because they can slam you for real and knock you out. In fact, when Hito was maybe 17 years old or so, maybe 16, 17, 18, there was a jiu-jitsu competition where slamming was allowed. 20?
24 years old, yeah, much older.
A little older. You were already black belt?
Yeah, I was a black belt.
Okay, so there's a thing where they're allowed to slam, and guy crossed his guard, Hito stood up, picked the guy up, and went like this. Boom! And the guy passed out. The fight was over. He got completely knocked out because his head hit the mat. And I don't think you intended to knock him out, but you wanted him to let go, and I don't think he really knew.
I think that he maybe had forgotten that it was loud, but we as children, our grandfather, anytime we ever left the ground, it was call for a family meeting.
Worst thing ever if we got picked up. If we
Have a
got
seat
picked up,
right
he
now.
was like, you're gonna talk in the office for sure. You gotta talk in the principal's office. Never let yourself leave the ground because it could be concrete. You die if someone slams you. So this is a great question we got from Mark and further by Jesse here. Very real possibility. Not the most common, but possible, and you gotta be very respectful in training and in reality. Next question?
Marianne.
Yes. Hi, Marianne. Let's unmute Marianne.
So what if instead of trying to pick you up, they just drive all of their weight on you?
That was Saturday's class, Marianne.
Okay.
We missed you. We wish you were there. No, you'll get it next time. It's in the cycle. So it's a very normal class. And it's very, very common. It's combatives lesson number 20, I think, or 19, when the person's in your guard and driving all their weight forward. Pressure, more. All of it. Yeah, drive. Look, if they're driving all their weight, it's annoying until you know what to do about
And
it.
this is when they have their arm across your neck.
Very
An arm-
common.
If they have
Or like
no
a-
arm across the
Or
neck.
like a headlock even, it works, you know, like, boom. We're gonna take their back, Marianne. We're gonna come around the back and take the back, or forearm on my throat. This is what we saw last week. Boom, we redirected and we hold. Now, put your forearm back on my throat. He can't. So when they put all their weight, and then from here, I can take this, I can stretch him out, build the house, come on up, and take his back. So all the weight forward, it's annoying until you know lesson number 20, and then it's actually a gift. It's actually a gift because they're giving you the weight for you to sneak around and take their back. So it could seem overwhelming if you don't know jiu-jitsu, but the second you learn combatives, you're like, oh, please put your weight, big boy, so I can sneak around. It's an asset, not a liability.
And also, all the weight can be on you, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's mostly uncomfortable because it's new.
Yeah.
Because you feel this you feel a little
And
smothered.
if you fight against it, it's very discouraging to fight against that weight.
But part of what you're going to gain with training jiu-jitsu is an understanding that when weight is on you, it might not be the end of the world. You just stay there, let the weight be on you. When they're putting a lot of weight on you, they're not usually doing serious damage in terms of striking. although it can be annoying. So therefore there are techniques when the weight is too much and we have to get out.
Excellent. We had another question here from Adam regarding how to counter the double underhook guard pass. Well, lucky for you, Adam, the double underhook guard pass is going to be covered in exactly 2 more lessons. So tomorrow's 22 or whatever the next combatives class, and then lesson 23 is I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that time this week. So we're going to see the double underhook guard pass, and if you ask the question in that class, we will address it for you then, how to counter the technique covered in that class. So let's save that for the double underhook guard pass lesson of Gracie Combatives.
And when pulling guard, do we sometimes step on the person's feet? Yes, our grandfather was a fan of that, where he would step forward on your feet and squat down so that you can't quite step and follow as we pull guard.
Excellent. Everyone sit down, close your eyes, face the camera, cross your legs. Let's breathe together. All the way in through the nose, all the way out through the mouth to the very bottom. Breathe in. Good. So you guys are having a 4th of July party with your friends, and one of your friends has a friend at the party who's a big guy. And you say, wow, what an impressively large guy. And he says, yeah, he was a former sumo wrestler. And you go, wow, that's impressive. I've never grappled a sumo wrestler. And then your friend goes over and tells him, hey, my friend wants to grapple you. And you didn't want to grapple this sumo wrestler. You just literally were talking about how impressive, you know, he was a big guy. And so big boy comes over and says, hey, I heard you want to grapple. And you go, oh, I didn't really. And he says, what do you do? He said, I did a little jiu-jitsu, I dabble. And he says, okay, let's just, you know, see what happens. So you go in to clinch this guy and your hands can't even lock around him, just moving. He's just a strong balance. You're trying to lock around his waist. There's no way. He's bent over, his hips are back, so instead you grab onto his one underhook, but his other underhook is so wide that you can't grab it. So instead you grab his ponytail, you grab the actual sumo bun. One hand grabbing the bun, one underhook. You squat down, you pull guard, your legs can't even cross. You can't even cross your legs around the body. So he lays all his weight on you. And because he's so big and you can't cross the legs at that point, you're kind of overwhelmed by his weight. He shoves his hand, pushes down on one of your knees and steps over right into side mount. Transitions past your guard. Boom, just plows past your guard. From side mount, he's like, yeah, I've seen some MMA. I'm going to mount on this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing because it's sumo. They don't touch the ground. But I'm going to mount. So as he steps over to mount, you turn to the side, you crunch there, you slip your leg out, trap one of his legs in half guard. And now he's trying to smother you with his weight. You hug the head up top, grab the ponytail, that bun. You're holding it. Your other arm is over the top. You're just defending, staying close. And then you wiggle your bottom knee out back to open guard. Legs are still uncrossed, but your knees are wrapping his body. Your calves are up on his rear torso. And you're just keeping guard at that point. And at this point, you can hear the big boy is out of oxygen. He's never grappled like this before with you. And he's exhausted because he's not used to the round lasting more than 7 to 8 seconds. So he's breathing and he goes, okay, I give up. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And you say, oh, that was cool. Thank you for that. And you got up. And what did you realize from that? You realize.
You can open your eyes now.
Yeah, I'm going to open my eyes. Come on back, you guys. That was awesome. What did you learn from this? You learn, wow, that was really big. The weight was more than I imagined. The elbow escape was easier than I thought. He passed my guard way easier than I imagined. How he just plowed right over it. Acceptable. You went for that elbow escape. You slipped your leg out, got it back in the guard, and then he got tired so fast. So even though you didn't submit him, your confidence went through the roof because I was safe and I was efficient in my energy expenditure more than I imagined. Drop. If you're gonna do it, you gotta commit. Yeah, there you go. More than I imagined. The energy was more, I was like, wow, he was exhausted, I wasn't. I feel great. Shook hands, peace out. Maybe you recruit him to do jiu-jitsu with you. He would, imagine that, sumo wrestling plus jiu-jitsu. They'd be a force to reckon with.
So, and the reason why they went from guard and got past your legs, because they felt, even though you couldn't cross your feet, your guard was still something more than what they wanted to deal with. Which shows that, you know, you can't cross your feet, but guard is still the place to be if you have to be on your back. And when they side mount you, and they want to mount you, we need to do all that we can to avoid the mount, and the guard is probably the elbow escape from the side mount is probably the secret weapon in preventing mount.
Right, it is.
I'm just saying, between you and I,
it's the one.
He can't mount me right now for one reason.
And that's the thing, this #1 move, you guys, that's the crazy part, is Gracie Combatives is so basic, but it's also the most advanced techniques in jiu-jitsu. It's the things that we use against each other, and that's kind of a large reason of how the course was even developed. Like, yo, what's the most reliable, easiest to learn, but most effective in a situation? But they're not limited to only untrained opponents. Many of these techniques are very reliable against people who know jiu-jitsu, and we use together every single time we train.
Now, you made the bad guy, like,
I know.
big boy all day today.
I know.
But
I know.
there's probably a 97% chance who they're going to do this against is somebody who's
Within this 20 pounds.
they're the same size, 10 pounds, 15 pounds here or there.
Hey, can't prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, but there's also something in just even preparing mentally for just someone your own size, and then over time you'll become more and more effective. And yes, I believe I can elbow escape somebody who's 375 pounds, but that might take a little bit of practice, and practice is what we all want to do because we love jiu-jitsu so much.
Awesome. We want to congratulate one Stripe today, and with Stripes and Gracie Combatives, you guys, we are recognizing their milestone progression and the arrival at these milestones. And then once you get back to class, either here at a certified training center, then the Stripes will be considered and awarded as necessary and appropriate. So let's congratulate. We can open Solomon up right there. So Solomon here does train here at headquarters with us, and he just graduated middle school. Let's open him up right there. Let me say hi to him. Solomon here opened up. You want to unmute yourself there, champ?
What's up?
How are you? So Solomon just graduated middle school, is that right?
Yeah.
He graduated middle school, and we found out that he also got honor roll for the last 2 years in middle school, got honor roll, got science awards, so we're
How
super...
did you know that?
Listen, I know everything, bro, come on, this is Batman right here. So listen, I know it all, so we found out he does all this special things. So Solomon, congratulations on your 4th stripe today. We're super proud of you, and keep up the great work. You're going to high school now, and we're proud of you. We were glad to have you as a student. We can't wait to have you back on the mat. And in high school, you know, there's sometimes kids want to take something from you, and when that happens, like we talked about before, you gotta look at them and say, hey bro, it's not gonna happen. And if they think it's gonna happen, the next step is talk, tell, tackle. You know the deal, right?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you, bro. Congratulations.
Appreciate the stripe.
Proud of you, bro. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you soon on the mat when we reopen. We'll look forward to having you back.
You too.
All right, thank you. Okay, guys, everyone else, great stuff. Thanks for joining us. We'll, for Gracie Combatives, listen, some of you guys have trained for 8, 10 months, a year, who are visiting us this week and trying it out. If you have around a year of experience in beginner jiu-jitsu and you want to try Master Cycle classes, you're invited to do that. Okay, so with Zoom, you can do Master Cycle even if you're not a blue or purple belt. You can do Master Cycle if you feel like you want to just challenge yourself and see some more advanced techniques. We invite you to do that. Might be a little fast-paced, but hey, there's nothing to lose, and you're no harm, no foul, and you're not inconveniencing anyone by being there, so feel free to jump in. Master Cycle starts in exactly 4 minutes right now, so we're gonna turn this one off and start that one. We'd love to have you guys try it out. And then if you become a member through the program that we're running here, you can also dabble in both programs. Learn Gracie Combatives because it's the foundation, but have fun in Zoom, in Master Cycle classes if that's where you feel like you're being challenged and learning new techniques that are gonna be fun for your growth, all right? So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys in 4 minutes. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Fit Jitsu, Gracie Combatives in the day or Master Cycle? Okay, tomorrow there's no Gracie Combatives class. There's a Fit Jitsu class tomorrow, fitness class at 7 o'clock. You're welcome to join us. And then Combatives on Wednesday at 7 p.m. is Combatives this Wednesday. And we're thinking about adding some more daytime Combatives classes next week. If you're international, we might have some more daytime Combatives around noon in addition to our current Thursday one, maybe next Monday, but we'll talk about that later. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. See you guys.